So we are here to talk about your new book, Jim. You've just published Experiencing Faith. You've written a number of books before, but tell us what led you to write this particular one.
Well, thanks, Martin, and hello, everyone. I think what led me to write it was the whole issue that is prominent at the moment, the question of discipleship and the question of how we hone and develop Christians that emanate the presence of Christ, that more than understand what is being preached from the many excellent preachers we have, but to from that can carry out his presence. And therefore, that's why I called it experiencing faith, this very action of participating in the presence and the purposefulness of God. And I wanted to write something too that would help me and help others, that was simple and memorable in its structure and in its direction.
And when you talk about simple and memorable, you've got these three key ideas: recall, renounce, refuel, as a kind of framework for working out discipleship. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, you know, Martin, I think for people in our groupings, our network, our union, they understand two things really well. They understand that becoming a Christian involves receiving Jesus and repenting of our sin. And that's sometimes there. And sometimes over here, there's the understanding that, yes, and we need the Holy Spirit to help us. But it's joining all of that up that is the issue. The focus on Jesus, the renouncing the things that mess up our lives and mar our witness, and the importance of being refueled with the presence of the recreating God as he works in our lives. And that's why I just found that these three words, rooted in the Greek understanding of the New Testament, but in English, renounce, well, as a center, but before that, recall who is at our center, Jesus. Absorb Jesus, renounce the things that are untrue to Jesus, and be refueled by the presence of the Holy Spirit. And therefore that one continuous action and all three being merged together, that's the whole theme of the book that I've been inviting people to embrace and use as a simple tool for discipleship.
I really enjoyed that aspect of it, particularly the simplicity of that recall, renounce, refuel framework. And the book certainly was very helpful for me. Who have you written it for?
I've very much written it for people who want to have a deeper relationship with God, and for people who want to see how that is rooted explicitly in the scriptures.
You need to be a theologian to read it?
Yeah, well, some theologians might benefit from reading it, but it's not written for theologians. It doesn't dialogue with any literature apart from the Bible. People who study theology will recognize what I'm saying, the themes that come across from literature, but it's really written for ordinary men and women, including pastors, who just want to deepen their relationship with Jesus. Because, you know, Martin, I think one of the things that's most important for us at the moment as we come out of lockdown is just to be people who emanate the presence of lives consecrated to the living God. And that's who it's aimed for. It's not aimed for just up here. It's aimed for here, through here, out to there, and people who want to be witnesses to Jesus.
How can people get hold of a copy of the book, Jim?
Yeah, at the moment they can get hold of it quite easily from Amazon. They can get hold of it in a Kindle copy or on a paper copy, and they just type in my name. They'll see a number of books coming up, but the most recent, Experiencing Faith, and they get it from there.
Jim, thanks very much. Great to talk to you.
Thank you, Martin. Bless you, everyone.